I wish there was a way to, if you have a sleeper cab, sleep anywhere that you can legally park. Of course, I guess what would happen would be everybody would just pull over on the emergency lane on the shoulder of the road or something like that, or maybe they would pull up to the parking lot at Walbert's and take up 15 parking spots. It would be anarchy. Hi, I'm Patrick, and in this video, I'm back here in Shreveport, and ATS is now in 1.60 official, not the beta. And I've just picked up this auger wagon. It's heading down to New Orleans. That's where I'm going to finish the day. This is day number 45 in the Realistic Economy series, and I'm going home. By the way, these are the widgets that I have enabled for today. So let's get on the road. Alright, well, this unfortunately is a World of Trucks job, so that means I am going to be limited to 65 miles an hour, but that'll be fine. And when I said I was on my way home, obviously I mean home base in the game. I don't live anywhere near New Orleans. Yeah, 1.60 finally released officially. Gotta get head tracking centered there. For the widgets that I decided to run with, I've got basically everything except for the radio and the truck damage. Found that the truck damage is pretty, well, it's not really necessary. It just takes up space. And some bad news that I've found was apparently Pixel has taken off the info bar mods from the workshop. I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm hoping it's just a temporary issue that they're not showing up, but they hadn't been updated, so until advisor bar mods are updated, they're going to crash the game. Like, I tried the yet another root advisor mod, and it crashed to the desktop. Oh, and you'll also notice that I'm down in the lower left corner. Figured covering up the tachometer was not, a big deal compared to covering up the root advisor GPS window and gotta watch the speed, don't want another speeding ticket. The job information and the destination ETA. Yeah, I try not to go over the limit. And need to get left. this job is going to, it says Creole Bay Port. I left, oh, by the way, I'm in my main profile again. I just moved the save over to my main profile folder. And it loaded fine. So going from the beta into 1.60 didn't cause any trouble that I can tell. But I decided to continue with just the Realistic Economy mod, the Real Fuel Prices mod, and the No Limit Photo Mode mod, and there's one other. What was the mod for flashing strobes. I'm not even sure if I have Big T. Is it Big T Pratex? I think strobes. I'm not even sure if I installed those or if I went with the stock base game strobes on this truck. I thought I'd be nice and let that car merge on you. That's something to be on the lookout for, is whether or not AI cars are doing a better job of merging onto highways. Now, something you may notice is that I continue to leave the rest and sleep simulation, whatever those settings are called now, turned off. And the reason is, for purposes of this profile, I don't use the sleep function. I just hit the I use the developer console to change the time. This truck or SUV gets by. But what I found was when I watched SCS's video this morning, because I watched the video this morning as soon as it was released about 1.60. What I found was that the rest requirement was still for 14 hours instead of having to take a break every, I think it's after 8 hours of driving. I can't remember. There's so many hours of driving you're supposed to take a break in real life in the U.S. And the real world requirements for rest are still not being simulated in the game. I would personally rather just fast forward through the time with the developer console. I wish there was a way to, if you have a sleeper cab, sleep anywhere, that you can legally park. Of course, I guess what would happen would be everybody would just pull over on the emergency lane on the shoulder of the road or something like that and sleep all over the place. It would be anarchy. Or maybe they would pull up to the parking lot at Walbert's and take up 15 parking spots. be fair, Paulbert's has a large parking lot, and except for around Christmas shopping season, usually the parking lot isn't all that full anyway. So let the trucker sleep. Looking down at the GPS screen, it's showing that I'm supposed to be there sometime around 1:37, it says. So probably about 2 o'clock. This job is not going to nearby my garage. It's going down to the port. And hopefully from there I'll be able to find a job going up to the garbage collection facility that's over down the street from my garage. This job is only paying $1,200, so wouldn't hurt to have a $300 job to bring it up to $1,500 for the day. Slow traffic over here in the right lane. The adaptive cruise control doing its job though, and making sure I didn't crash into the back of that red SUV. That red SUV had came flying up beside me, and just as I was about to get in behind it, it decided to slow down. Do need to stay in this lane though, because I'll be taking a loop off of it here in just a minute. Do approve of the placement of trees inside the cloverleaf area. Seems like a lot of times that area is left with just empty, grassy areas, and it kind of bland. Having trees there kind of block some wind, and I don't know, it just looks better than large grassy areas that have to be constantly mowed for some reason. currently the cruise control set to 65, even though I probably will not go above 60 because the traffic is sticking to the 60 mile an hour speed limit. It's like AI traffic having more AI traffic problems over there. But once again, we're getting ready to cross the Mississippi, cross this river several times between Missouri, Iowa, and Illinois. I always forget, do I need to be in the right lane or the left lane here? Or middle lane, I mean. I think I stay where I'm at. Actually, yeah, I don't think it matters here. I was looking at my calendar recently and I realized something that I think it's on Monday, it's the 22nd of June, will be the 1 year anniversary of, I need to get over, not the 1 year anniversary of me needing to get over. June 22nd of 2025 was the first day that I started releasing regular ATS videos. Might need to get back over in the left lane here. Actually, I probably didn't. No, I didn't. I'm changing lanes back and forth like an AI trucker. Anyway, so on Monday, the ETS2 video will mention the fact that it's been 1 year of regular video creation on the channel, and in that time I've gone from a little over 100 and I think 120 something to over 650. And there goes my loan payment. Seriously, do I have to get back over? I do. But yeah, it's been a whole year of well, the first week I basically released one video every day, or at least I made one. I think one of them went out after midnight. But after that, I tried to do, I think, a couple per week. For a little while, I was doing Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then I decided I have to turn here, don't I? Nothing over there. After that, I eventually got into ATS 2 videos, and then I was doing nothing coming right there. So then I went into Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I did that for a while, and then for some reason I started throwing in a Minecraft video on Saturdays. And along the way I started making a short video every day, which I usually just edited a few seconds out of one of my videos. And there's a train coming. And so, basically, don't be impressed by the number of views that you see that I get, which isn't very much. If I have a 50, let's say I have a video with 50 views, which is kind of higher than normal for me. It gives me statistics on how much of the video somebody actually watches, or the average person actually watches. And basically, I'm lucky if more than 5% of viewers watch the whole video. Oh, it turned green. Never noticed it actually turned green before. I usually just go right through it. So there's a good chance by now you've probably already quit watching, and therefore aren't listening to me right now. So basically, after about the first minute of a video, I'm talking to myself. One of the YouTubers I watch, Ron from Classic Model Trains, always refers to, at the end of his videos, the 33 percenters, because apparently he gets 33% viewers all the way through his video. So if you're watching this, you're probably somewhere around the 9 percenters. You're even more elite. Let's see where to park. Okay, I think what I need to do is go down here. I mean, whatever I do, it's going to be wrong. It always is. But actually, I think what I'm going to do is turn right here, and it will be over here to the right. Yeah, over here against the containers. Last time I did this, it was with my smaller trailer, and that was not easy. Zoom in on my mirror there. Well, somehow I managed to damage the trailer. Think I can get it in there though. Yeah, that was setting sensors off everywhere. There, that got the sensors turned off. All right, let's see what we get. Although I know what I'm going to get. I'm going to get $1,218. All right, and quite a bit of XP points, so that's nice. All right, well, I'll see if I can find another job, and I'll be right back. Well, I couldn't find a job leaving the port coming over here, but I did find a job over here going down to the railroad yard. So I got this garbage truck. So let's get back on the road. Yeah, I drove all the way over here to the garbage dump beside my garage just to leave the area again. There was a pretty decent job that was going to the west side of New Orleans, but if I had gone and done that job, I don't think I could have made it back to the garage before my shift is over. So decided to do this instead. And yeah, you can see on the job information widget there that this garbage truck is 33,000 pounds, so about 16 and a half tons. And it shouldn't take an hour to get it over there. It's currently what? No, it's only 2:25. So I should be able to offload this garbage truck by 3:30. I'm hoping by then there will be a job leaving that area, because there's four depots right there within like a 30-second drive of one another. So I'm hoping there will be one coming back over here, but if there's not, it'll be fine. I'll just come back over here empty. reverse. I don't think there's anybody back there. I really probably should have just kept going there, but oh well. I still think Louisiana is the best looking state in ATS so far. I mean, I don't mean to put down Illinois or anything. Iowa is very good too. But I don't know, there's something about Louisiana that just looks nice in the game. Has my channel become successful? Absolutely not. I usually get like, I don't know, 6, 7 views per video. Okay, maybe it's more like 15 or 20. Some of them go up into the 40s or 50s. I had one video that went over 1,000 for some reason. Still haven't figured that out. It really hurt the growth of the channel, surprisingly, because suddenly I had like 400 new subscribers, and you would think that would be good, but yeah, it's only good if that also means 400 or 500 regular viewers, and that is not what I got. So for those of you who do watch my videos, thanks. I don't know why you watch them. But some people do, and I am going 15 over the limit, and there is law enforcement right up there ahead of me. Yeah, that would have probably been a pretty serious ticket. Yeah, let's not do that. Super Juice over there. Definitely not a real brand. I remember the first time I saw that on video, I was wondering, is Super Juice a real brand? It sounds real. I'm sure it has electrolytes. That's what you crave, isn't it? Electrolytes? You know, sometimes it seems like if you're too close to the vehicle in front of you, the AI traffic will slow down. So try not to tailgate the AI traffic. So yeah, back in New Orleans, and been a while. Been a few weeks in real life, real life time since I was in New Orleans in the game. Never been to New Orleans in the real world. Yeah, that doesn't get confusing at all. Talking about real world time, applying it to the game. But anyway. Will Amtrak come through here before I get across? No, not this time. There's the ATS bank. And with the buzzers and the beepers going off there, I'm surprised the flashers didn't start up, but apparently not this time. But, yeah. I would gladly turn those things off if the ATS bank loan agents did not tell me that I had to keep them turned on. There's a train over there somewhere. I think I'm gonna see it in just a second. There's the Amtrak. Yeah, I don't really expect to be able to find another job that's going down to the not waste management, the MWM. I don't expect it, but we'll see. Maybe there's another job, but first, let me see where to park this one. Actually, I'm going to take the easy parking because I don't want to deal with that. So, I'm just taking the easy parking, and, you know, it kind of saves time. And it's, in my opinion, more realistic because it's my trailer. Why would I back it in somewhere that, well, anyway. Let's see what we get. Okay, it's only, well, $421. That's actually not that bad. I'm happy with that. So, well, I'll see if I can find another job, and if I can, I'll take it. Well, believe it or not, I found a job carrying this tractor back to the port. So, well, there we go. Let's get back on the road. And you can see over there that this one is going to be another $380, so that's going to help a lot. Getting back into the old ways of several short jobs instead of one big one. I remember the first several videos, I was really doing a lot of jobs back and forth here in New Orleans. Occasionally going, you know, to some of the cities in southern Louisiana. This job is, like I said, going back down to the port, and from there I'm just going to go empty back to my garage. It's only a few miles. I think it was like 6 or 7 miles. Sorry. Yeah, the beepers and the buzzers. Here we go. And now there's traffic coming from over there. And of course, why would I wait for them? Why would I? Yeah. Why would I even think I would be supposed to? You know, those lights were flashing, and before the arms went down. You're really not supposed to cross once that starts flashing, even with the arms up. Because sometimes the arms don't work. But here comes the Amtrak again. And here we go. So yeah, a crawler tractor. What's it weigh? 35,000 pounds. And this is a World of Trucks job. Limited to 65, but realistically, I'm not going to even worry about that because I don't think I'm going to be on any stretch of road where the speed limit's that high. In fact, right now I am going 15 over the limit. Oops. Is it clear? Yeah. And the automatic windshield wipers have engaged. It's good that they're still working. I guess for the last job of the video, we're going to have some rain. And once again, there's the super juice. Almost missed my exit here. And I realized after I was concerned about yielding earlier that actually it's the traffic down here already that has to yield. Yeah, that was a little close there. Whoa. Talk about being close. That sounded like it was right on top of me. And that flash was right on top of me. Just flying for these yellow lights today. Oh, there's some lightning. Hoping this is not one of those tropical storms that New Orleans is known for getting. But took that turn a little faster than I meant to. The old brakes are a little slow when you're carrying a heavy load like this. Just noticed that light turned green again just as I was pulling in. It's twice that's happened. I guess I need to start paying more attention to that light back there at the entrance. There's a truck over there. One of the older Volvos. Did the arm? Is there an arm? Oh, the arm is up. Okay. Did I miss it? I guess I was paying attention to the Volvo truck. I like how they have a truck parked right here in the path. I want to see where to park, and okay, good. It's not in the same parking spot that I had earlier. It's right here. That's interesting. It's not. It shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't. I'm going to have to pull forward and then straighten it up. Oh, it's actually going to take it right here. There it goes. Well, let's see what we get. All right, so 380, not bad. Just a sliver of XP. That's good. All right, well, that's the end of week. What is this? Week 9, I guess. This is day 45. So the end of week 9 in the Realistic Economy series. It's been a long time, but I'll be back, I guess, next Friday. I'm not sure what kind of video I'll put out on Wednesday. I know Monday will be ATS 2. So until then, thanks for watching and have a nice day.